Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. We are back for yet another trucking vlog, and we are picking up right where our last video left off, sort of. I guess I was on my way here at the end of the last video, but we are now at a shipper. We are at NorCal Beverage in Sacramento. Pretty cool place. I have been here before, and I absolutely love their system here. It is a totally automated system, and it actually works well. Usually with automated systems, that is not the case. Here, that is absolutely the case. So you literally walk in, type in your shipment number, it asks you for some information, you scan your license, and then that's it. You go walk back to your truck, wait for a text with your dock number, then you get your dock number, you drive over, slide your tandems, get hooked up, or backed into the dock, and then just wait for somebody to come out. They come out, help you, or they remove the wheel chock for you, and then like seal your trailer and stuff, and then you drive to the exit, and it's another automated system where you just put in what dock number you were at and stuff, and then you're on your way. But you guys will see some of that. You'll at least see the checkout process. There is one gripe I have with this place, and again, it's another thing you'll see, but either way, we've already checked in. We are now waiting for the text to back into the dock. So once I get that text, I will record again, and you guys can see the back and see the facility and everything. We have gotten our dock number. It took a little bit longer this time than last time. I sat here for about an hour after checking in. Last time I sat for like 10 minutes. Not a big deal or anything. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, we are all set to go over to dock 23, which is right next to that guy that just backed in there. So I'll just have to keep an eye out for him, and I already slid my tandems to the back, so I just got to be aware of that too when doing my back. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll down the window. I'm gonna try and swing kind of. Wow, this is gonna be a little bit interesting. Go, oh, it's not actually like right next to him. All right, we're gonna have to get weird here though because of all these trucks being here. So we're gonna have to do kind of an odd kind of dealio in order to get this to where it needs to be. Oh, actually, this is not gonna be as bad as I thought, I don't think. The nice thing is these docks are so far spaced apart that I can open my doors once I'm already like lined up. Oh, I got under it a little too soon, I think. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Still a little off, but I gotta let these people go by. What are you doing, dude? Why are you stopping there? Oh, he's backing into one of those spots. Okay, this is gonna take a second. I'm gonna take my chance while I got it, because he is very slow. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that, well, I got the chance. I'm gonna take it. All right. We're gonna do one more kind of left and then straight kind of deal. And I think we're gonna be good. let's get out and open the doors while we got the chains. It's interesting. I'm like over the line on this side, but I am lined up with the door. So like, yeah, the lines aren't lined up with the door, which is weird. But whatever. Whatever. Set, and this is a place that says to chock our wheels and pull our air line. And then let me see if it said anything else. I think that was it. Tandem's back, pull red airline, chock wheels. Okay. That's funny, they put the wrong kind of chalk in the text. They put C-H-A-L-K instead of C-H-O-C-K. Chalk the wheels. You gotta draw on your wheels with some chalk. Alright. Where is that? Red airline is pulled. Alright. And that is it. Alright, I'm really not trying to be a jerk here, but I kind of have to point this out. That guy spent all that time backing up just to end up in the middle of two spots and still too far forward. He didn't go back far enough into the spot. Oh boy. We are all loaded up. Our trailer is sealed. Tandems are slid already. Doors are closed and all that. I mean, I guess I said trailer's sealed, so that kind of covers that the doors are closed. So now we go to the automated kind of checkout thing, and you'll get to see what my gripe is with this place. So although the checkout is super cool, like the automated everything, it's really annoying because you go in, you do this super efficient like checkout dealio, and their facility is set up to where you could just like, I came in through the gate that's behind me, and I could just go around the building and go out this way, right? After checking out. Like, that's how it's set up. It's set up, you check out over here, and then it prints out your paperwork and everything for you, and then you should be able to just drive straight forward and go out the gate. The last time I was here, though, the gate was closed. So I had to back all the way back up to like this area, turn around, and then go back out the same entrance that I came in. And based on the fact that that ABF truck just went by, I assume that is still the case. And it's just so weird. Why would you like set it up to, you know, like be so efficient and so well done, and then just like ruin it by not letting you actually go out the way that you could? And yeah, it is still that way because they've still got cones blocking that gate. So I don't get it. I don't understand why they do it this way, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. It just makes it a little bit less convenient, and that's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and, this is the little checkout thing right here. I've also got to sign, I gotta sign the paperwork on my phone first, and then I get out and there's a little thing with a printer right in there, and I just print it and then we're good to go. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, I've got my documents. Based on all the tire marks, everybody else just seems to make their U-turn here. So I hopefully will be good to do the same. again, last time I ended up backing up like all the way back down because I didn't realize that I should do it here. So I ended up in just a weird spot. It's a little hard to explain, but either way, this looks like it will be plenty of room to turn around. Yeah, we're all good. All right, and then I'll just park over by the back of the building and do all my paperwork related stuff. We are now out on the road. We are on our way up to, well, we're on our way to Portland, but we're not obviously going to make it to Portland today. I'm all the way down in Sacramento, and I've only got like 6 hours left. But we are heading that direction. I don't know for sure where I'm going to spend the night yet. I wanted to get to like parked. I wanted to get parked kind of early, but I'm not sure at the moment if that's going to happen because there's a winter storm warning for the pass Ashland that goes, you know, that kind of goes over the border of California and Oregon. And I was planning to park for the night before that, but the winter storm watch is for like tonight starting at 1 a.m. So if I could get past the storm before it happens, that would be great, but I really don't know if I'm going to make that. Plus, I did want to stop for a truck wash. I have yet to wash my truck, and I've driven it 26,000 miles. So it needs a truck wash real bad. And I've already gotten a PO for it and everything, so I am going to stop probably in Corning to get that wash. But so that's going to kind of take away from some of my time as well, because it's now I'm running off my 14-hour clock is what's running down, so it's just going to keep running down no matter what I'm doing. So I really don't think I'm going to make it all the way past the border, which is a bit of a bummer, but I guess we'll see what happens. So either way, next thing we're going to be doing is that truck wash, so I will see you guys when I'm there. We are arriving at the truck wash. Height is 14 feet, which is exactly how tall I am. So we are right at the limit. So I'm just gonna have to go slow as I drive through the place. This is my first time ever getting a truck wash, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna tell them that. I'm just gonna be like, hey, this is my first ever truck wash. Like, what do I do? You know. Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Must be trailer today?
Yeah, this is actually my first time doing this, but I've got a PO from my company. I'm assuming it's just a basic wash for the truck and the trailer, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, so usually they do wash just a truck.
Okay.
But it's really rare when this company gets a trailer.
Okay, we'll just do the truck then.
Yeah, I'll let you know when to come inside, sir.
Okay, perfect. All washed up. I forgot that this truck can be this clean. Look at these, the wheels are like, they were like black before. It's crazy. Looks so much better now, and there was dirt all over the back of the cab. It's all clean. The tanks are still a little dirty, but I mean, it was a basic wash, just whatever the company paid for, but the wheels are the main thing. They look so good. Love it. All right, we're gonna get back on the road. Okay, I don't know what keeps happening, but my GoPro somehow died yesterday after that clip that I recorded at the truck wash. I went to record again later, like a few hours later, and it wasn't on, and I thought maybe I left it on and that's what killed the battery, but I just looked at the last clip that's in the GoPro, and it is that clip from the wash, and it was 38 seconds. So I don't know what happened, but either way, my camera died, so I didn't record anything else. It is now the next morning. I am in Weed, California at a truck stop. Weather is not the best, however, ooh, excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Anyways, weather's not the best, but I looked at TripCheck, which is our like local camera, road camera website, and everything looks pretty good. The roads look pretty well maintained and everything. You can see outside right now. It's like snow. It's snow/rain. It's kind of a mixture of the two. So not the best, but it's like 38 degrees. So hopefully things won't be freezing. It is a little windy as well, but I'm gonna get out on the road, and if I start to feel unsafe, I'm just gonna pull over and park it. You know, I mean, like the way that the weather looks right now, I feel safe driving in it, but maybe I'll get out on the road and that'll change, and if that does, I'm gonna stop. And thankfully, like, I have the chance for a pretty quick test run because there is a rest area that's like 5 miles up the road. So basically I can drive for those 5 miles. If all of a sudden I'm like, man, it's way windier than I thought, or the roads are way slicker than I thought, or whatever, I can just pull into that rest stop and park it there. So I am going to, obviously that wouldn't be ideal. I would rather be parked at a truck stop, but that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna get out on the road. Well, I'm gonna go do my pre-trip, and then we're gonna get out on the road and see how things go. We are done with our pre-trip and we're getting on the road. You can see how the weather looks right now. You can see all the, well, hopefully you guys can see it, all the flurries and stuff. I promise you it is not actually that like violent outside of the truck. It's just because it's snow and it is a little windy that it looks like it's like super, super windy and crazy. But it's really not that bad. So there's plenty of trucks that are rolling out right now, so I am going to roll out as well. And again, like I said, if I get out on the road and it is actually worse than I thought, I will go ahead and pull off. But I mean, even while I was out doing my pre-trip, like, it wasn't anything super intense. Like, it didn't even feel that windy or anything. So we're gonna get moving. Thankfully I am fully loaded, so if it ends up being the wind more so than the like snow and stuff, I think we'll still be pretty okay. So yeah, we're gonna get out on the road and see how this is, and then if it ends up being pretty bad, I'll just pull over. Thankfully there are other trucks, it looks like, that are out on the road. And again, it's like, well, okay, now it says it's 35, but I don't think it's actually 35. It's like 38 degrees outside, so the snow is falling and then immediately melting. And I think I'm actually in that situation where if I were to sit and wait, then the roads would get bad. But I think with leaving right now, I think I'm actually going to beat out the roads, like getting into an unsafe condition. So I think we're going to be good. But again, I will keep you guys updated. Okay, we've been driving for just a few minutes now, and the snow has turned into rain. It is, once again, it's about 38 degrees right now, and it seems like it is pretty windy, but aside from the wind, it's not too bad. And we've got a few more mountain passes to go over, so we'll have to see how those are. But the first mountain pass, which was Shasta, doesn't seem too bad. So we are now kind of in between Shasta and I believe the Siskiyous. I always get them all mixed up because there's so many. there's like Shasta, which is pretty obvious which one it is, but then like the Siskiyous and Ashland, and some of them, like, I don't know if those are both technically the same mountain pass or if they're different or what. And then there's like Rice Hill, and then there's some other mountain pass too that like people don't really talk about, but it also has a name, and I'm like, I don't know which ones are which. But either way, we've got a few more mountain passes to do that are still part of what my weather app says was part of the winter storm warning. So we will have to see how those look. But again, I did check all of the mountain peaks on Trip Check, and all of them looked good. This, like, one of them, it was snowing, but the road was very well kept. It looked like there was plows that were out, like, taking care of the road as I was looking at the camera. So should be all good. But again, I'm just trying to keep you guys updated, and also just keeping an eagle eye out for, you know, weather conditions that don't seem safe. I'm also going below the speed limit. I mean, right now I'm basically going exactly the speed limit because I am in rain now as opposed to snow. But when I originally got onto the freeway, I was only going like 45 miles an hour. So I am being probably overly cautious. Like, I was getting passed by other trucks going like the normal speed limit, but it's early. There's not a lot of trucks out. There's not a lot of vehicles out. So I would rather just take my sweet time. And honestly, even if there were a lot of vehicles out, I'd still take my sweet time, because you know what? My safety and me feeling safe is worth other people getting impatient. So yeah, now though, it's just rain, so I'm going the speed limit, and that's where we're at. This is the first rest area that I was talking about, the one that I said, you know, if I got out here and the roads ended up being terrible, I would pull into the rest area. That was this one. So there's still a few more, if road conditions suddenly get worse, I've still got quite a few more options for like pullouts or exits and stuff that I could take and park somewhere. So we are totally good. We are currently passing the chain requirement sign. As you'll see, none of them are lit up, so that is also a good sign that we are still looking good. Currently we are kind of again at a low elevation, so definitely not a worry right now. It is 40 degrees, almost 39. It just changed, but it is warm enough that it is not freezing. Nothing is freezing, and it's raining. It's actually raining a little bit harder right now. Whoa, my voice just did something weird. It's raining a little bit harder now than it was just a few minutes ago, but yeah, it's actually been raining pretty lightly. Wind has not been an issue. I think it was only windy in Weed. Pretty much as soon as I got out of Weed, it was like not windy at all. So yeah, we're looking good. I guess I should say still looking good, because I keep saying that we're looking good. Okay, we are now just about to the Oregon-California border, and this is where I was more so worried about the weather. This is where the winter storm watch was for, and the winter storm watch started at 1 a.m. this morning. Again, I checked the cameras and it didn't look that bad, but we will have to see. The roads are not closed or anything. There's still been no signs for chains being required. There also was a sign that said, you know, traffic alert, tuned to whatever AM radio, and I did tune to that AM radio, and it was for some highway like, I don't know, 100 miles from here or something, like totally unrelated. So we are hopefully good, and so far it is looking quite good. Like there's no snow on top of any of the mountains or anything like off to the side, and it's still 41 degrees and raining, so I think we're gonna be all set. All right, we do have a sign up ahead that says winter driving conditions, use caution. So I guess there is some snow ahead. All right, just passed another sign that said winter storm ahead, or winter weather warning, or something along those lines. It is starting to snow a little bit again, and you can kind of see the snow accumulating up on the hill there. So it looks like we are gonna go through some snow. There also was a sign that said chain inspection ahead, but the light wasn't blinking. And then there was another sign a little after that that said be prepared to stop, and then it didn't seem like there was any stopping after that. So I guess that is not, chains are still not required, but there is still some snow. So we are going to be driving through a little bit of winter weather. There's a lot of other trucks in front of me, so I'm still feeling pretty confident. I feel like, you know, and everybody's driving faster than me, so I think we're going to be totally fine. Okay, there is the lava rock on the road, and it's like right in the middle of the road, so it looks like they just prepped these roads. So that also makes me feel a lot better. Man, areas like this is so funny to me, where it's like there's no snow sticking on the ground, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, snow is sticking on the ground. It's just it's so weird looking for it to just be like a harsh cut like that. I guess it's not like a harsh cut, but like it's pretty close to a harsh cut. It's definitely weird. It's weird looking. But man, the snow is so pretty. Wow, we are about to go straight into the clouds. Alright, I'm gonna back off a little bit because it is suddenly very hard to see. I guess we are only going 25 miles an hour, but still. I'm gonna give this guy a little bit more room. Yeah, the advisory speed is 30 miles an hour. Oh, that is actually the adjustable speed limit is 30 miles an hour, so we cannot go over 30. Sounds good to me. I didn't plan to. I wonder if the GoPro can see better than I can, because I can barely see the truck in front of me. So if you guys can see more than that, just know that you're seeing more than I am. Alright, we are now at the peak. This is the highest elevation that we're going to get to. So thankfully the weather isn't too awfully terrible. And now we begin our descent. Alright, it's only been like 30 seconds since I recorded that last clip, but as you can see, the visibility visibility has greatly improved all of a sudden. It literally was just at the very top, the visibility was really low. Now we can see plenty out ahead of us, which is very nice. I have set my downhill cruise control, downhill descent mode to 29 miles an hour. So we are chilling, going nice and slow. I am in no rush to get down this mountain. Again, there is a little bit of slush in the road, but it looks like the lava rock has broken it up pretty good. So it's not too bad, and it's a pretty steep descent. So we should be out of the snow here pretty quickly, I would think. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right, it is now 36 degrees, and the snow, as you can see kind of on the side there, is starting to go away. So we are already almost out of the winter conditions. And again, it wasn't too bad. So I'm glad I looked on TripCheck, because this is about what I expected it to look like. There was a snowplow that also went by going the other direction, so they are actively taking care of the roads. And yeah, we're looking good. So that's it. No worries as far as the winter weather goes. We're now, I think, all clear essentially for the rest of the drive up to Portland. Okay, we have parked in Brooks. Our delivery is tomorrow morning at 06:30 in Portland, which is our actual spot in Portland is only about an hour away. So I'm going to go home for the night and then come back here probably at 4:30ish, maybe a little after that, so I can get DEF and stuff. And then, I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave my house around 4:30ish, maybe a little earlier, and then come back here, get DEF and all that, and then continue on up to my delivery. It is a 2-stop delivery, so first one is in Portland, second one is in Sumner, Washington at 12:30, I think, for that one. And then we've already got our next 2 loads as well. We're going from after Sumner, we go pick up a new load in Olympia and then go down to Halsey, and then from Halsey we take a new load down to the Bay Area. So I am at least going to have my stuff that I'm doing tomorrow be in a video, and it'll be in the next video. So if you guys want to see these deliveries and also want to see me pick up the next load, which is, again, it's picking up from Olympia, and it's picking up from that place that I have yet to successfully pick up a load from. So we'll see how that goes. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and comment on this video. And if you're not already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe as well. And hopefully, I will see you guys in that next video when we deliver this load. Peace.